My free time, I study cybercrime, and I'm about to reveal the psychological tricks that criminals use that work on almost everyone. So scammers aren't just random criminals, they're actually really smart. They're manipulators, they understand human psychology, and they use these proven techniques to bypass your logical thinking. This is the exact playbook. First is urgency. They'll tell you something like your account will be suspended in 24 hours unless you do X. The whole point of creating this urgency or time scarcity is to basically hijack your critical thinking and get you to act in a panicked, highly emotional state. They want you to go into fight or flight mode so that they can have you take their desired action without you thinking about it. Second, authority. They imperse the IRS, your bank, or Microsoft tech support. We're conditioned from childhood to obey authority figures. So just think on a cultural level, we have everybody from the president, or prime minister, all the way down to school teachers, and a whole layer of authority figures we've been taught to trust and listen to in between. And most people also aren't liars. So when somebody says they're from an institution, we typically trust that they are, and we are inclined to comply with their demands, their requests. Third is social proof. Scammers will carefully design their products and messaging to make you feel like other people have done the same thing. Humans are tribal animals. We want to follow their tribes. When we see that other people have done something, we tend to want to follow that. Fourth is fear combined with relief. So here, scammers create this extreme tension and then they promise to alleviate or relieve it somehow. So they'll tell you something like your identity has just been stolen, so that's creating the tension, right? And then they offer a fix to that solution that they just created by saying, if you give me your social security number, I can fix this problem. So they create the problem and offer the solution in the same breath. Now, the scariest part is that these techniques work on intelligent people. There's this misconception that if somebody falls for a scam, they must be stupid. This is simply not true. I mean, if you look at the headlines like this one here, this was a financial journalist who had over $50,000 stolen from her in an IRS scam. So to protect yourself, keep this in mind. If somebody's contacting you with fear or urgency, first take a moment, you have time. Verify them independently. Typically the best way to do this is to go direct to their website, not using the URL they provided you because that could be a phishing URL, probably is. Instead, go directly to the site that you find in Google search, and be careful that you're clicking on organic, not paid results, because oftentimes you'll see scammers in the paid results. Call the company directly using a number that you have looked up yourself and verified from other people is legitimate, and be careful out there. It's a jungle.